So the first question is, I love sex. Good for you. She knows she loves sex. That's step one for us as women to overcome our issues. I love sex, but I always feel exhausted emotionally and find it hard to even be turned on. I'm always in stress mode all day due to work and children and taking care of the home. And I want to always be ready and want sex. How would I navigate that? So good to this woman. That's a genuine question. She wants to overcome this. So she's one of the women that's open-minded and able to see herself in what I teach on the channel. And so what's really important for us to understand as women, when we feel exhausted emotionally, we're in stress mode all day, what we have to see that also then affects our relationship with sex and our relationship with our husbands is that we are running on empty. We get emotionally exhausted and overwhelmed and burdened and resentful of our responsibilities as women when we are running on empty, putting ourselves last, and not taking any time to fill our cups. That's why you feel exhausted and feel like you have nothing left at the end of the day or at other times during the week where you might engage with sex with your husband, is because you're not taking any time for yourself to recharge so that you can be emotionally stable and in control of your emotional state and have plenty of energy for your life and your responsibilities as a mother and as a wife. So this woman, I can see in her question, she's really trying to be a good wife and a good mom and do well. But the problem is she's not taking that time to fill her cup. What happens when we run on empty and we put ourselves last is our internal emotional state is exhausted, very much one of a victim and feeling burdened and resentful of our responsibilities. We have a lack of clarity. We feel taken advantage of. We often put ourselves last on purpose as women so that we are running on empty, and then we can play the martyr of just, poor me, I have all this on my plate. No one's helping me. I'm doing everything for everyone. When is someone going to step in and do something for me? And it's a way for us to get attention. It's a way for us to feel sorry for ourselves. And in that, we create the belief and victim story that we have it really hard and that we can't handle our lives. And from that place, we are very, very much in camp victim. And first step is we have to see we're doing that to ourselves by not taking the time to recharge and purposely taking on too many commitments, getting really busy in our lives so that we can play the martyr, we can feel sorry for ourselves, and then we can pull others in and get attention for how hard we have it. So in this question, I want you to know that I did consult with both of my mentors, David and Peggy. And Peggy is a mom. Her two daughters are grown. But for a lot of her raising her daughters, she was a single mother. And so I asked her, whenever there's questions that involve kids, I consult with my mentors because, as you guys know, I don't have children. And so I asked Peggy, I said, was it hard for you? And Peggy had a very demanding job. Her daughters were involved with a lot of extracurricular activities. She had a full life, working, single mom. And she said, it wasn't, because Peggy is a woman that really is more geared towards working hard and taking responsibility. And she said, I just did what I needed to do and enjoyed it and stepped up to the plate of the choices I had made and the responsibilities that I had. So as women, we have to stop making being a mom and working and being married difficult, and understand that millions of people work and have children and have all the responsibilities that come with that. We have to be willing to look in our lives, no matter what choices we've made, no matter what responsibilities and commitments we have made in our lives. We have to look at the choices we've made and take responsibility for them and understand it's a choice. If we want to see our lives and our circumstances as hard, or if we want to put our best foot forward, again, step up to the plate, make the best of it, focus on the positive, and do the best that we can. And in that, when we're there for ourselves, and especially for us as women, and it's important for men as well, taking time throughout the week to recharge and do things that we enjoy, that fill our cup and make us feel good about ourselves, then we have plenty of energy and feel good about ourselves to be able to step up to our responsibilities. And then it's not hard. It doesn't mean there aren't challenges and there aren't ups and downs. But when you're taking care of yourself and have a full cup, then you have plenty of energy for the responsibilities you've made. It really is what I talk about all the time. Do we want to be in camp victim and poor me, look how hard my life is and what's happened? Or do we want to live in camp take responsibility? I am where I am based on my choices and decisions, not what has happened to me. And from that place, we can navigate and make the best of our lives, and it doesn't have to be hard. And that applies to any life circumstance or any choices that we have made in life. The key is living in camp take responsibility and recognizing for women who are mothers and work and married, you chose to have children, you chose to be married, you chose to work. So taking responsibility for those choices and making the best of them, and stop making it hard. And the key to that is making sure you're taking time for yourself to do things you enjoy. It doesn't have to be long. Maybe 15 minutes a day, which means 15 minutes less of scrolling on your phone and one less episode of your favorite show on Netflix, and taking that time to actually do something that recharges you, that you enjoy, and having interests and hobbies, so that you have a full cup, and then you will have plenty of time for yourself and plenty of energy to have sex and be ready for sex. As this woman said, how would I navigate? I always want to be ready and want sex. Have a full cup. Make sure you're taking time for yourself throughout the week to do things you enjoy. And this is important, what I just spoke about in answering this question. This is important for good men to know. So that one of the things that good men are very susceptible to is buying in and getting sucked into their wives' stories of how hard they have it. And so you want to take a step back and know that your wife made choices, and it's up to her whether she wants them to be hard or not. So don't feel sorry for her and get caught in her story. You can have empathy. You can see what she's doing to herself and camp victim, but don't get sucked into that story. Hello again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. For those women listening who know you are the problem and you want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And the Happiness Program teaches you to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you can be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take back the power you've unknowingly given away to your wives, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. And the course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. Again, you can find the link below in the description to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.